been a while, it's very windy, but welcome to a Bicycle Adventure Club video in Mallorca! We're in Mallorca on a holiday. Mostly I've done a lot of open water swimming, but yeah, today's a special day. I have taken myself off on an adventure, so come with me on said adventure. So today I think we're going from here, Cala D'Or, up to San Salvador and back again. I have been to Danilo Hondo's bike shop. He's apparently a German cyclist. I'm sure he was very good. I don't know him. I didn't know of him until the other day when I went and paid for a hire bike to go and have a bicycle adventure. I'm just about to leave the flat and go up into the hills, so I thought I'd stop and just do you what I'm riding and where I'm going. So you'll see the start of the hills going up there, but the trees are covering the big Puig de San Salvador. I think that's how you pronounce it, but that's where I'm going. It's a bit ambitious. It's about 45 kilometres and 1,200 metres of climbing, which is just ridiculous really, considering how much I struggled at the Riva, which is why I hired this bike. It's beastly, it's beastly. I've had a little go on it up here, and it's like riding an armchair with a rocket booster on it. It's ridiculously good. It's Yamaha motor, apparently, 12 speed, all Shimano D'Or shifters, hydraulic brakes, 29 by 2.6 tyres, a big beastly battery that they won't commit to the longevity of in terms of a ride. He said you might get 14 kilometres, you might get 100. So we shall see. That's why the ride is a little ambitious. I've just stopped and got the tools out just because I want to raise the saddle a little bit, and the handlebars are wonky, which is really throwing me off, so I'm just going to adjust them. And yeah, it's very bouncy. I'm very excited. I'm about 10-15 minutes out of Cala D'Or, and about to hit the climbs. There we go. Don't know if you can see that, but that's the climb. That's where we're going. Now, this is interesting, something I've not seen before. Look, there's a double doofer on the doofer to do the thing with the thing. Interesting but good. Not for the gram conscious. I'm not gram conscious, by the way. So the bike is a giant Trans E. That's what it is. And there's the thingies, the controls. They'll ride it for you. You've still got to do a bit of summit, but we'll get all this tightened up, and then we'll just straighten the handlebars up, which are horrifically wonky. Well, it's a heavy bike and it rides super nice on these smooth, silky roads, I have to say, but it's really heavy, and I'm mindful of the battery, so I'm just taking it easy and sort of staying in the first few bars of helpfulness, and using it when I need it, but using it all the same. But yeah, it rides nice. You can feel the weight. It's just solid. It's amazing. This is phenomenal. Here we go. I mean, I'm out of breath, but that is fucking bonkers good. That's amazing. I mean, that would have been a walker, I think. But this is just, oh, Yep, I think I might be converted. I think this ride might have cost me about 7 grand. Up and down dark hills. Oh yeah. Woohoo! I must remember to stay on the right side of the road. Not literally. Okay. Back on the pavement for a bit, guys. So let's come down the gears. Let's go back onto the power. Woohoo! Nice dropper post. Super duper. Super. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. And I have to say, with the motor, it's giving you the power to ride all this really lumpy bumpy stuff. It's amazing. There we go, we're going up there, I think. Up there. Anybody says that e-bikes are cheating and they're bonkers, they're revolutionary. They really are. If you want to come and continue or even start just doing stuff like this, it's phenomenal. I mean, I've had a little go on e-bikes. I knew that, you know, the assist was great, but getting out onto some trails and actually using the motor to complement yourself is brilliant. And the gears as well, I'm finding that I'm changing gears just as much and sort of using the power from the motor and the gears all together to maintain the spin in the legs without the push, which is brilliant. I mean, it's off now. It rides really nicely without the motor on if you're on the flat or going down, and I'm being mindful to turn it off when I don't need it. But, oh yeah. And the other thing I'm really enjoying is this bouncy back end. Oh, it is just saving my knees and ankles. It's phenomenal. Oh, I enjoy myself. You're going to hear all about it. I'm enjoying it. That's the end of it. We're going up there, that big mountain. Yes. It's getting super hot. It's really lovely though. You can see, I mean, this is steep. This has got to be 6 to 8% a lot of this back road. Maybe 10 in places. There's certainly some steeper bits have come up. And I just don't think I'd have done it without an e-bike, which would have meant that I would have been stuck on roads, which I'm sure are just as beautiful, but this is what I like, is getting off the road. And it would have been, a lot of this would have been pushing and walking and taking the time, and that you can just enjoy it though, can't you? Just enjoying it. It's nice. Oh, cost me £1 million. So yeah, super windy this first little bit, and I've lost a bar. I lost a bar on there. So, and we're 5, 6 miles in to a 25-mile ride. So let's see how we get on. We're upper depth, the Castillo. Upper depth, as my nan would say. Look at this. Ooh. So I'm gonna have some water and a bite of me bocadillo that I've bought from the supermarket, and crack on. Oh yes, so I've had the benefit of all the hairpin bends on the road, which has been lovely, but then it pulls you off onto this lovely little trail. This route, by the way, is I downloaded it from the what's his name? See, that is how I want to know. Danilo Hondo. Anyway, German guy. I think I met him this morning. Don't know, could have been him. Might have been his brother. So yeah, downloaded it from their website, and it's like the medium route. It's pretty technical in parts, but it's delicious, absolutely delicious. And on a big full susser, 29-inch with some power, I've got to say, it's a delight, a real delight. Bouncy bouncy. Oh yeah. And of course, downhill, the power switched itself off while I was having a little stop at the top. It's quite disconcerting though. If you do sort of drop back, my rear is catching the tyre a bit, which I suppose is quite reassuring really. It means that I'm kind of in the right position, but yeah, it's great. Woohoo! I've just had appear on my Garmin as well, a marine weather alert. Now, we've been lucky with the weather this week. When we left the UK, it was forecast thunderstorms all week, but it has been sort of really between 24 and 30 degrees and sunny with a bit of cloud. This is the most cloud we've had all week. So weather, and there's a lot of wind. So yeah, it feels like there's something blowing in. Bit of rain won't hurt you though. These roads are phenomenal. But I think that's where I'm going, up there. So I know there's quite a climb up. A lot of hairpin bends. No matter, I have an e-bike. So I'm just heading up this big climb to Castel San Salvador. I'm not sure whether it's better to keep it in a really like the lowest help, use the gears and just grind as you would normally do, but with a bit of assistance, or whether to bomb it up as quicker, so you'd be quicker time wise, but you're obviously going to use more battery. So I need to see the battery usage curve. That's what we need. I've got to say the trails are pretty technical. It's brilliant riding. I wouldn't be enjoying it as much without this e-bike, I've got to say. These wheels, I've not ridden anything with 20, well, apart from a 700 road bike, gravel bike. I haven't ridden anything with 29-inch mountain bike wheels because I'm small, so they tend not to put them on small bikes. But oh, it's just rolling over everything, and I'm feeling probably a bit too confident on it, to be honest. It doesn't want to leave the ground. It's really heavy. I'm really heavy, so I'm really having to drive it through stuff, because there's no way this is coming off the ground. But it's just floating over everything. It's lovely. So I'm going to take you on this next little bit. It was pretty rough what I've just done. There's a trail runner ahead of me. She's going she's really fast. So I'll take you on this. It'll just give you a little taster, I suppose. But here we go. to try and give you an idea of where we've been. So the yeah, that hill there with the castle on there, no, there is where we went first, and we've come down through a single track round, and we're heading for that big one up there. I'll try and show you when we get a bit closer. What I will do though is I'll pop a link to this what's his name? Go on, his name is, it's written on the bike, Danilo Hondo. I'll pop a link to his shop website in Mallorca, because it's really comprehensive, and all the Strava routes are on there, and you can download all the routes and everything. And I've got to say, I think €70 for the day, €68, 65 for the bike, 3 for the helmet. I have to say, it's a bargain. Whether I'll be saying that later when I've used all my battery to get up to the top of that hill. It is downhill all the way home though. Downhill-o. Ah! Here's the start of the climb. This is it here, going all the way up there. The Garmin says 2.72 miles, 306 metres remaining to the top. So I'm just going to crack on. So enjoying it. Hopefully I'll enjoy it more, because I won't have cramp today, maybe, we'll see. I'm having to put a bit of effort in. I mean, it's a beast of a bike, it's beastly, but when I can feel that I'm really overdoing it with the legs, I can switch it on. It's brilliant. Okay, and the wind's nice. The wind's blowing in the right direction, so it'll blow me up as well. I'm just having a minute. I'm having a minute because the next few miles up to the top are on the road. It's all switchbacks on the road. So just having a drink of water and a bite of my bocadillo, which is bloody delicious, I've got to say. I loathe sandwiches at home. I'm not a sandwichy person, but I don't know, there's something about Mallorcan bocadillos. They're just delish. Estaba muy delicioso. Right, so this bike, I'm just looking up, which is lovely, I have to say. It's a giant E-Trans Pro 3, and if we went to the shops today to buy one, it would set us back about €3,700. So the best part of £4 on a bike, which is way beyond the reach of most people. You know, I think most people's cars don't cost that. But I think if you wanted to use it as your only form of, or even mostly your only form of transport, or this was this was what you did, I've got to say, I think it's worth every penny, I have to say. And I'm very tempted to go home and start looking for one, because we're not getting any younger. My knees aren't getting any better, thanks to various life changes in the menopause. My weight isn't falling off me. In fact, I can't shift it now. It's just impossible. So it's £4 to lose some weight is probably better than paying for surgery. Well, I suppose that's a good way to look at it, isn't it? Yeah. You can go private and have your knee fixed and have your stomach stapled and probably stomach chopped off. That'd take a few kilograms off you. Or you could spend a few £1,000s on an e-bike. Oh, I know which I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, e-bike it is. But that was supposed to look a bit cooler than that. I made it to the top in what was quite an enjoyable ride. It's I've got 2 bars left on my battery, but I'm downhill all the way from here. So we're at the sanctuary of San Salvador. Well, it was a monastery from the mid-14th century. It was built around the time of the Black Death, when it was believed that the altitude would keep the disease at bay. I do feel very undiseased up here, I've got to say. At the top of the Puig de Salvador, it's 509 metres above sea level, and the views are spectacular. It's proper upper depth. Amazing. The other side to having this e-bike and getting up here reasonably easy is that I've got to the top and my knees aren't shot, so I'm really happy to go pottering off around the trails and up and down the steps, and it's nice. It just takes the pressure off, doesn't it? And enjoy the day. There's scores on the doors. It's 20 to 2. We've been cycling for 2 hours. We've done 16 miles, and I'm going to take you, I'm going to show you the road down so you can just see what we've cycled up. So here we go. There you go, hope you can see, hope that's alright for you. And here we go. Bit windy, apologies for that, I'll probably knock the sound off. It's very windy up here today. Oh, I suppose we should go up the route, shouldn't we? What do you think? I don't know if it takes us. The descent. Bloody brilliant, eh? 10 minutes of descending. Superb. Up there is where we've been, and we've come back down the switchbacks and then just are heading back into Cala D'Or around the other side of it. So I've basically done a circuit of that and been up and down it. Whew, amazing. I've got 2 bars left. And into Cala D'Or we are. If I can make this work. It don't want to work. Oh no. No, I don't want to that. I want to go. The only downside of a Garmin, it's why I've got a button at home that helps me change it, because this is just ridiculous. So we've only got 6 miles left back into Cala D'Or, and profile wise it's pretty flat. There's a little climb coming up and then we're down all the way, so easy on. Pleased with it. It's just been so nice. It's been so nice to get out and not worry about the distance, or whether my knee's gonna hurt, or whether I'm gonna make it, or it took all the stress. It took all the stress out of riding, and I've just been able to enjoy it. Thing I think at the moment that I think would mither me, and actually I'm just checking it's not the pump being strapped to the frame, but no, it's not. The frame bit, I'm assuming it's carbon, is very creaky. I'm guessing because there's like battery in it and wires in it and stuff, but it's very creaky, and I'm not sure I could deal with that. Woo! But yeah, we're back on the flats now, heading back into, we've been up there and we've been up there, and just heading back into Cala D'Or. But what a ride, what a ride. To a bus stop, which probably isn't the nicest place to be by road, and I'm following this bike path back into Cala D'Or, and I'm not far away now, so I just thought I'd stop and say thank you for watching. And the winter months are coming, so I have got lots of videos to edit, and fingers crossed I can get some time to sit down and edit those for you. They are coming, I promise. So there'll be videos at some point. But yeah, just to say thank you for watching. Please like this video, and please hit the subscribe button, because it really helps the channel. It really helps the channel to grow and reach more people, and it is something that we will be continuing to do, and hopefully entertain you. But yeah, it's been a wonderful day here, riding out of Cala D'Or in Mallorca, up to San Salvador, the monastery up there, and this e-bike from Danilo Hondo's shop has been, I think it's changed the game a bit for me, if I'm honest. I think it's changed the game a little bit. I've still got 2 bars left. It's ridden like an absolute dream, apart from the creeks. Lots of creeks, but you know what, I wouldn't like to push it very far, and it does ride lovely. The motor and the gears are just seem to be really perfectly matched, so they're really beautiful. They complement one another. It's very intuitive to ride, it's very intuitive to use the motor. So yeah, overall I'm super impressed. It was one of the best things I've ever done. So you go out, and if you're struggling cycling with your knees, with your fitness, with your weight, go out and hire one and just have a go. Like I say, I think on balance it's probably cheaper than dieting and surgery and all the other things that we just don't seem to be able to get our heads around. So surgery, please don't go and get surgery. Don't fucking diet. Who needs that shit? Eat cake. I'm gonna go and have me a lovely cake now. Gonna have me a lovely cake, I am. Bugger all of you. Got an e-bike now. Anyway, thanks for watching. Goodbye.